Hi everybody, it's Chris, Learning and Development Manager at Two Saints. Today we're putting together some welfare check videos. Hope you enjoy them and they're useful. Please remember, everybody out there has a duty of care. We must ensure the well-being of our clients. Completing welfare checks could save lives. And it's important, everybody matters, and we must ensure we do the right things for the right reasons.
I'm Hazel, I'm an Operations Support Lead. We'll operate out of Central Services, supporting across all services. When you go to do your welfare check, the kit you need to carry with you is a list of client names, ideally the welfare checklist, a telephone or a radio if that's what you use in your service, and an naloxone pen. Scenario one is our ideal. We knock on the door, the client gets up, opens the door, wishes us good morning. It gives us an opportunity to engage and offer some support if needed. Morning Dave, it's Hazel, you in? Morning Dave.
Morning.
How are you doing today?
I'm very well, thank you.
Did you sleep well?
Yeah, not too bad. It was a little bit loud, but it was all right. I slept okay.
Excellent. Can I just have a little look at your room?
Absolutely, of course you can.
Scenario two, we knock on the door, we call that we're coming in for welfare checks. A second knock, the client answers, but he doesn't come and open the door. So we're going to enter the door, making sure that we're announcing ourselves as we open and go in. We want a verbal response from the client, and we're going to have a little visual check to make sure everything is as it should be in the room. Good morning Dylan, it's Hazel, you in? Morning Dylan, staff, are you there?
Oh, yeah, morning.
Okay. Dylan, I'm just going to open the door, is that okay?
Yeah, all right.
Coming in?
Yeah, okay.
How are you doing today?
Yeah, I'm all right. I'm tired. I'm just having a little bit of a sleep.
Alright, I won't bother you too much
Okay,
then.
all
I'll
right.
catch you later.
All right, bye.
Scenario three, we might have seen the client already in a communal space. He may have gone out already. We're still going to check the room. We want to make sure there are no visitors in there or any signs of any support need.
Oh, morning.
Morning Danny.
Just going to go to the loo.
Right, do you mind if I have a quick look
No,
at the
no,
room?
it's fine. You can do that.
Thank you.
Sure.
Thank you. Scenario four, you knock in the door, there's no answer. We're going to knock 3 times, we're going to announce that we're coming in, we still haven't got a response. I'm going to check that the pile of bedding on the bed isn't a person. I'm going to check that he's not in distress somewhere else in the room. I'm also looking to see if there's any clues to any support need that this client may have. If he's not there, then what I will need to do, make a note, is that I need to call later and see if I can get hold of him on the telephone, find out where he is and how he's doing. Good morning, Daniel. You there? It's Hazel. Morning, Daniel. Staff. Daniel, just doing the welfare check. Daniel, coming in. Are you there, Daniel? 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 Scenario 5, I'll knock the door, no answer. Knock again, knock 3 times, again announce that I'm coming in. Now I can see the person, the client, is lying on the bed. I'm going to call his name a few times, and in this instance he was asleep. So I just need to wake him up, I need to get a verbal response from him. Hearing him snoring is not an acceptable response. I need a verbal response from him. I'm also going to glance around the room, always taking a quick check. Morning Derek, it's Hazel, are you there? Morning Derek, staff. Morning Derek, I'm just doing the welfare check, are you in? Derek, I'm coming in, are you there? Derek? Derek. Morning, Derek.
Hi.
Okay?
I'm fine.
Just doing welfare check.
Okay.
I might come back later, give you a hand to do your room.
Yeah, whatever. That's fine. Okay.
Scenario 6, there's no answer. I'm going to knock the door. I'm going to do the 3 times. Still no response. I'm going to open it. I'm going to announce to the client I'm coming in. At that point, they may become verbally aggressive, may shout, and maybe throw things at the door. I'm not going to continue to open the door. I'll step away, report that to a manager who will speak to the client later in the day. Good morning, Dean. It's Hazel. You there? Morning, Dean, it's staff. Dean, I'm just doing welfare checks.
Go away, I'm not interested.
Oh! Dean, I'm not coming in, but we'll probably need to speak to you later. Scenario 7, I'll knock on the door, there's no response. I'll keep knocking as usual, I will call, I will announce myself as I'm opening the door. I'm glancing into the room and I can see the client is lying on the floor in need of support, need of help. I keep calling his name, I get no verbal response. I'll try for a physical response, I have nothing. If there are other staff in the building, I can call for help, ask for someone to bring a defib. If I'm on my own, I will need to call 999, follow paramedics' instructions and start CPR. Good morning, Dom. It's Hazel. Dom, it's staff. Are you there? Dom, I'm just doing welfare checks. I'm just going to come in and check you, Dom. You okay? Dom, you there? Dom, can you hear me? Dom, can you hear me? Can you answer me, Dom? Dom, I'm going to call an ambulance. Scenario 8, I believe that the room is void, there's nobody there, or maybe the client has announced that they're away, but we're going to check the room anyway. So I'm still going to knock because the client may have returned. There may have been somebody booked into the room overnight and nobody told me. So I'll follow the knock 3 times, open the door, and I'm just checking that there are no squatters in there, the client hasn't returned, or that there's no issues with the room. Good morning, it's staff, you in? Good morning, it's Hazel. Morning, welfare check, coming in. Once you've checked all the rooms in your building, you've checked on all your clients, it's important to complete the recording process. There should be a spreadsheet for your service. You would be recording if you have seen a client and also if you have seen the room. That would be a separate column on your recording sheet. Every room should have been checked unless the client had refused entry. If a client was not seen, then you need to make a note to call them that day, and if you don't speak to them on your shift, you may need to hand that over to the second shift. If that client has not been seen again, there will be a different length of time for each service, you'll have your own procedure. Then you may need to start checking around other services, seeing maybe probation may have seen them, maybe a care coordinator may have seen them, maybe a family member may have seen them. If nobody has seen that client, then you will need to report them as a missing person, calling 101 to report them missed. You may have to update Harmonia if you've identified any support needs, either within the room or whilst talking to a client. Following any serious incidents, such as needing to call 999, you need to complete a serious incident form and submit that. Make sure you've updated the comms log and that your manager is aware of any incidents. If everybody was seen on the welfare check and no incidents were reported, that's great. However, if you need to report someone who refused entry or someone who is in distress, then make sure your manager is aware.
Hi everybody, hope you enjoyed those insightful videos into welfare checks. Just remember, if there's any part of any of those videos that you would like to discuss more, talk to your manager.